one, Nathan, you just remind me, is update number 11.
11, yes.
All right, so this is our flood recovery plans. We just wanted to give you a quick update, members. I'll try to keep it short just to make sure that Bill's aware that I am trying to make this short. However, there is some information that we want to share with you with expectations, because we are today going to talk about when we're opening up the course. But firstly, I just want to thank the members again for their patience, and it's a very, very big program that we're rolling out, one of the biggest in the club's history. We're pretty much rebuilding a golf course here, and we've lost a little bit of timing through weather and through logistics. I was doing a calculation, Nathan. 2,500 rolls, you get 50 on a truck. 50 trucks.
50 trucks.
So, and what you've got to do is you've got to coordinate those trucks in line with what we're doing, because if the trucks come too quick...
Yeah, that's right. We've got to make sure that we don't have 7 trucks lined up in the car park, because we just don't have the space. So we've got to make sure that, because we're getting turf from everywhere around Victoria, New South Wales and everywhere else, we just got to make sure that we talk to the turf farms and the contractors to make sure that we get our trucks timed in well, and then we don't want to interrupt school and stuff like that, so the trucks have got to be here early and late. Yeah,
so you've been unloading trucks at about 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah, we've been doing trucks at 9 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, it's a massive program, and it's really important that everyone understands how big this rollout is. It's not an easy thing, and the timing is, if we get a hot day and it's sitting on the car park, we lose the turf.
It'll cook,
It'll cook.
But in saying that, this is why this grass is so good. It'll cook, but it'll come straight back.
It'll come back. All right. So what we want to do, members, is take you through our usual process. We're going to talk trees, bunkers, fairways and greens. And most of what I'm going to talk about today is what you're going to see when you get out onto the golf course, and what your expectations are. So we'll start with fairways. We're on the first fairway here, and this is the first one that we laid, Nathan.
Yep.
And if I look at this, it's a little bit yellow, and I look at that, that's a little bit of tree. Should I be worried?
Definitely not. When you lay turf, especially the Stanarana Cooch, it goes into shock. We've pretty much cut off its life support, so it needs to establish new roots. So that's why we had to put the amendments down first, and then next week we come along and fertilise the top of it. So I suppose a good example is 9. When we laid 9, it looked like this, and it's beautiful and green now, two weeks later. So if anyone's worried, just go have a look at 9.
Right.
9 now.
Now, what I've noticed when I'm going down the fairways on carts, going down the lines trying to rub some of the bumps in, it is pretty bumpy on the underneath at the moment.
Yeah.
How long do you think it will be before it's nice and smooth, like we're out on the island?
It'll take a little bit of time, because we've got to put sand on top of it to top dress it, just like greens. So we'll be doing light sanding more, but often, if that makes sense. Yep. So you won't notice it as much, but we'll be still top dressing. And then what we call like a scalp mow. So we'll scalp it down, and that will help level out all the humps and bumps.
Just starts to level it all out. It settles
Yeah.
down and tightens up.
Yep, exactly.
So those bumps, what do you reckon, a month or so?
Yeah, I think a month.
Yeah.
Maximum. So we've already cut the first fairway. We cut it the other day.
Right.
On Saturday. So
yes.
Yeah.
It's greening up already then. Yeah.
Yeah. So
how'd the rain help you today?
The rain's been, in one sense, it's fantastic because of the old irrigation system, but in another sense, we've made a bit of a mess getting the rolls out there. Like there's, like you said, today we done 3,000 square metres. So that's 150 odd rolls.
That's a lot of back and forth.
That's a lot of back and forth. So the roughs have been damaged with that. So just with the rain, we've had 22 mil I tipped out. So over the last day and a half.
We just can't get a break with this.
No,
it's unbelievable. However, the rain is also good for what you're trying to do, because we're not stressing the layers.
Yeah, we're not stressing that the turf's drying out or anything like that. So I just need to make sure, yes, it might be cool, but I've got to keep the leaf moist and that top moist so that it grows in nice and quickly. So don't get stressed if you see sprinklers on.
Sprinklers in rain.
Yeah.
So we've got to still put a bit of water on it. So we will call dates, but when we're playing on these fairways, tee up,
Yes, tee up.
and that'll be for a little while.
Yes.
So, and our roughs I'll throw to match, but I'm predicting it's probably very much going to be preferred lies, because there's been a lot of traffic going up and down with heavy equipment, our tree trucks, these big trucks taking these massive rolls out.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a lot of scarring off the fairways, guys. That's due to the weather and just the size of the trucks and the traffic. So hit the ball on the fairway and you won't have any problems at all.
That's right.
All right.
We've got a plan. We'll overseed the roughs, and
Yeah.
we've got plenty of sand out, the old bunker sand that we'll use to top dress the rough areas to get them back in play as quickly as we can.
Righto. So when we are on the course, I will give a date shortly. Tee up on our fairways, and roughs will probably be preferred lies, and it is a little bit unsightly in spaces, but look, Nathan and his team will get that up and running really quickly. The important thing is we're going to be out on the golf course.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll talk about bunkers. Bunkers will be out of play.
Definitely.
Because while we've been doing this, Nathan and his team and the contractors or the contractors that we've used have done all of their work now. They've scraped the bunkers out.
Yes, yeah, all bunkers have been scraped out. Just putting sand has come to a halt because we've needed to use that contractor to help us with the turf.
Yeah. So it's really important, members, to know we've got a contractor that's doing all the scraping, the implementation and what have you, but our team have also been doing it too.
Yeah.
So we're trying to really pick this pace up. The 4 days that we lost, we're trying to pick up as we're going. Yeah. So that's on bunkers. Bunkers will just be out of play. We'll get to them when we can.
Yeah.
And our endeavours are to get them done as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Certainly on the course that we're playing on, but we just want to get the fairways done first. Trees. So we've had the tree contractors come around,
Yes.
arborists,
Yep.
have a look. We're some stress tests, things like that.
Yeah.
We're cleaning up all the trees. I see on 2 and 4's just about cleaned up now. 16, still quite a few.
Yeah, still a little bit on 16 to do, but they're coming back on Thursday to clean up all that. So there'll be no tree mess, just stumps and a few logs laying around that we need to get to.
Yeah. And I think it is over 60, isn't it? Something like that.
It's but even with the wind we've had this week, there's been
Some failures again.
Yeah,
That's good.
crazy.
Now, I just want to go to greens. We don't have to go over there and have a look. We'll do all of this in this one spot today to keep the message quick and clean. So the greens are coming on ahead of time at the moment, 8 and 18.
Yes. Yeah.
But we are still going to need to do some temporary green work.
Yeah. So we'll still have a temporary green on 8 and 18, but as of now, they're 2 weeks probably ahead of schedule of opening, so which is great from everyone from the team and the boys. Just done a fantastic job laying them back in.
Mm-hmm.
So they've had a roll. They haven't had a cut yet, but they'll probably get a cut hopefully on what's today, probably Thursday.
Right. Okay.
They'll probably get their first cut.
They look great. They
Yeah.
really do look good.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get out on those 2 greens in particular and find out those new slopes that we put in
that's
there,
right.
Nathan.
Definitely.
And then we'll get all the members abusing us for that. So that's all fun after
That's
they
it.
walk off with three holes. So we've covered trees, bunkers, fairways and greens. What I want to do is now just talk about when we're going to start playing golf again. So the fairways that have been laid now up to this point, which is Tuesday afternoon, is holes 1, 2, 4. 3 is almost there.
3's quarter done.
Quarter
but
done.
There's 3,500 metres coming tomorrow to finish that one.
Finish that one up. And 5, you're just prepping that, ready to roll that one out.
Yeah, we've started rolling that one out already.
Right.
So
Okay.
5's
So your thinking is they're going to be done, all going well, by
hopefully Thursday.
Thursday?
Thursday at the latest.
Righto, that's fantastic. So on that note, we are predicting that we will be on the front 9 this Saturday.
Yes.
And I'll communicate through to Match tonight that they can open up the tees, and Match will work out what we're going to do. We predict it'll just be you're playing 9 holes. The timesheets will be open from 7 through till 4 o'clock. But the important thing to note is as we're playing through the week, you're still doing new fairways.
Yeah, we're still doing the back 9 fairways. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be out of your way, but there'll be still trucks and machinery going everywhere.
So in saying that, that might lend us the opportunity to open a few more holes up as we roll out. So next week will be the front 9, and as we see the rollouts happen, we might be able to look at opening up a few more holes and going from 9 holes to 12 holes to 14, etc. So our completion date, subject to all of this plan going well, is going to be Saturday the 24th, when we'll open up and play on 18 holes. That is subject to everything going right.
Yeah.
We want the weather to be good.
Weather's kind of put a halt to it now, so we fixed one problem, we've got another one, but
we're confident the trucks are coming on time.
Trucks
now.
are coming on time now, so that's good. It's just the weather. But the boys scraping the fairways have done a really good job over the last couple of days. So there's only 3 fairways. Well, the 11th is one of them.
I see they're working on 10 at the moment. So the rain didn't stop them.
No, they've got a bit slippery where there was no grass. So we'll have to wait for that to dry out. But all that's left is 14 and 15 and 11.
So members, what you're going to see when you come out on Saturday, and we really want you to, don't we, Nathan? We want our members to be out on the golf course. You're going to see the fairways. They're going to feel a little bit rough underfoot while they settle in. They'll look a little bit yellow, but we're just teeing up on the rough. Will be rough, especially where the trucks have gone. So that'll be preferred lies, and I'll let the captain work out what all the rules are with that. Nathan, the other thing that the members will see when they're walking around the tree, most of the trees will be gone, but these mounds of all of what we've shaved off the fairways.
Yeah. So to speed the process up, we didn't have enough room bringing the grass in and then removing the grass. We couldn't put it all in the car park. So there's massive mounds of dirt, on 5 in between 10 and 11 and 18 there, that triangle with the bunker sand as well. So there's just big piles that we're just going to have to chip away at and move.
We'll just consider those GUR at the same time.
Definitely.
So we're just going to have a little bit of fun with the interrupted on course with golf, with what you see, but it's just a product of the very, very hard work that you, the contractors, and everyone's been doing here. And once again, Nathan, and to your team, I want to congratulate you for your thoroughly just focused effort on getting this done. It's been extraordinary.
It's been a great team effort from the board, and it has just been fantastic for me and then my team, and it gives them confidence that we're all heading in the right direction.
So, just in summary, Saturday 9, this Saturday coming, the 9 holes will open, and it'll just be open every day after that. And our target date, subject to everything going right, is now the 24th. So it is 5 days outside of the original target date, but there were just a few things that got in our way. The 5-hole remains open, so we've got the 5-hole course open, and we've got the 9 open. Make sure you get down, start playing, use the clubhouse. The team up at the clubhouse are there. Can't wait to see you coming into the festive season. So on that, we'll leave update 11 at this. I think we've covered everything.
I think that's everything.
And well done again, mate. Well done.